Welcome back to part 2. My first jumper. It was quick as the condor. You're too enmeshed in the situation. Step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Don't get stuck in there. Take a step back. Spread your wings. Fly over the scenario and see where it could lead you. I've got an awesome intro today from my sister again, part 2. I don't know what song it is though. Oh, Fat Bottom Girls, guys, that's your song. Tell me this is not the best version of Fat Bottom Girls. I'm going to be quiet so you can hear it. Highest, greatest good of us all, we have the grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and dancing and movement and drumming. This is what you gotta do today. Get up and dance. The manatee, dugong. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting it. Release today. Let yourself loose. Spread your wings and fly like the condor. See the whole picture, not just your little box of the situation. And dance your freaking ass off. Express yourself. Get out your drums. Get out your ukulele, your guitar, your piano, whatever, your harmonica, and your hands. Start clapping. Make a country song today. It takes like 2 chords to do it. Get out your iPad and put on a rhythm thing and make a country song for us all. Come on, everyone can do it. All right, this is what I want to do differently. I want to show that you don't always have to use tarot or angel or oracle cards. You can go to a museum if that's comfortable. Maybe you don't want to have tarot cards in your drawer for your boss to find, or your mother in, your sock drawer, whatever. Maybe you're just not comfortable with it. So go to a museum or buy an art book and analyze that picture. See the story. Make it a Harry Potter scene for yourself. Trust, ask for clarity, and then see what picture comes to you. This is what I found today, and I didn't realize that it kind of looks like the guy on the crane next door cutting the tree down until my sister saw this picture. So how appropriate. So this is from, I have so many books. This is Goya. Enriqueta Harris. I guess that's how you say it. All right, so I'm going to let you look at this picture. Look at that and absorb it a minute. This is your card for now, before I get to a tarot card, all right? And I'm going to read the back. This is called The Greasy Pole. The Greasy Pole, guys. That's our painting of the day. La Cusiana, 1786 to 1787, canvas 169 by 88 centimeters for the Duke of Montellano, Madrid. Painted at the same time as La Hacienda, plate 3, La Cusiana is described in Goya's account as a maypole, as in a village square, with boys climbing up it to win the prize of chickens and roscas, which are ring-shaped biscuits that are hanging on the top. So somebody went up that pole first, probably the best climber in the situation, and pre-hung the biscuits in the top of the tree, so that the little boys can go climb up and learn how to climb up their pole and win their chickens. Did they put the chicken in the tree? Or did they just... No, they did! They totally did! There's biscuits and hanging chickens in the tree. I hope, as the dog finds something exciting to dig for under the house, up the pole, under the house, get your chickens, boys and girls. I hope that these chickens are... I don't know if it's even best if they're alive or dead. I mean, if they're already dead and they hang them there, that's kind of gross as a prize.
They're freshly
Yeah, I guess they could cook them later and have some soup. If they're alive, it looks like that chicken's alive. Its head is cocked up. It's like, so they're in trees, but they're hanging. They're totally tied by their like feet, and that is way up there. There's no branches for that chicken to like make its way down. Maybe they can fly. It's not that bad. The chickens can get loose and fly down if they have to. Right now, they're just struggling in the tree. And these boys feel really bad for those chickens. They've got a heart, these little boys in the village. They're like, oh my God, how could those mean men leave my damn biscuits and chickens in the tree? I gotta get the chickens and save them. They're like the little supermen of the village, climbing up their pole, learning low battery. Learning how to use this, greasing their pole, as the name says. I'm not making that shit up, by the way. All right, let's continue. All right, so the people are watching from the background to correspond in case they need to help the boys on their pole. So they got the adults watching. The small scale of the figures in relation to the background is a feature of all the paintings of this series. Later, in 1799, the Duke acquired 7 of the sketches for tapestry cartoons that were never executed to add to the collection of country subjects painted by, the first card we got before in the other video was Farm, right? Painted by Goya for his country residence because he had a fancy city place and then he had a fancy country place to relax. Balance. Even balance comes in the painting, you see? Goya also painted portraits of the Duke and Duchess and a family group with their chickens. Everyone is fond of the chickens. Museo del Prado, Madrid. What else do we have here? You got the little girl here. She's got a crush on this boy here. Her little friends are consoling her, saying, it's okay. You can still marry him when he gets older. He's not going to wreck his little ding-dong for you, even though you don't even know what that is yet. It's like secret preparation for you guys to grow up. Don't worry, he's going to get your chicken that your brother stole and hung in the tree, and he's going to save it. Let's just all root for him to make it up the pole and get the chicken safely. Don't cry. Then you got this guy. He's completely bored down here. He's like, oh, I got to tie my shoe. I hated climbing up that pole. I wasn't very good. I only got halfway up the pole. This guy or this girl here is like, my sons, they better not fall or I'm going to kill my husband for picking the biggest tree in the square. You got a wheelbarrow here, a farm, a sexy house for the country, and a bunch of people. These people have their robes on here. They weren't exactly awake this morning, but they heard that the boys were already halfway up the pole and they had to come out and make sure that nobody fell and everybody could witness the event. Everybody is concerned about these chickens. Everybody wants the biscuits. I mean, look at what you'll do for the biscuits. You know, you are willing to climb that pole, as boys usually are. They'll climb the pole, go in late to work, take the plane, bus, automobile, and do what they have to do to get those chickens. So, let's pull one card. I'm going to cut this to 2 videos today instead of 3 for the daily. And we're getting some extra music. I had some jumpers. I'm not going to read them, I'm going to put them back. 4 of Cups. Holding on to something that you don't need to. Holding on to your emotions. Filling up your cups of stability in the abundant well, or the abundant waterfall of your emotions. Having that darkness, that moonlight actually bring light to these emotions and having it grow into stability rather than holding on to it for too long. Let's see what else. The Wheel of Fortune. So, this is fate coming down right now to change things in your favor. The Empress. I almost don't want to read anymore. Maybe we'll just keep those cards since they jumped. This is you birthing something today. What are you creating today? What's in your brand new life? What have you not expressed in the past that you're ready to let out? You're ready to feel this You're ready to not hold on to it anymore. You're ready to stick these empty cups that you had and fill them up. Realize that your stability comes when they're heavier and they're not just going to be toppled over. So you're going to take your cup and take it to the waterfall, and you're going to fill it up. And you're going to take north, south, east, west, and your center. You're the center person doing this. And you're going to fill the one cup and put it down. Fill the other cup, put it down. You're going to fill the cup of your mentalness. You're going to fill your thoughts with beautiful thoughts and clarity. You're going to fill your emotions and your signposts and your feelings to what's going on in your life, your sensors, and you're going to fill that cup up. And then you're going to take that fire and that passion and that soul, and you're going to go to the waterfall, and you're going to fill that up today too. You're not going to hold back anymore. You're deciding to fill up this cup. And then you have your last one, which is your stability. It's your earth. It's the grounding force. Whatever you're starting today, whatever you are birthing today, is supported by the four corners and the center. The Empress is the one, the first one that she's able to do she's the triad. She's the center in the tree of life, in the Kabbalah. She's the one that connects the right pillar and the left pillar and has the center way towards God. She balances both sides. Oh no, why was I speaking of, I was thinking in my head of the High Priestess. I'm just going to show this because this card flew with the wind. Spouse. The Empress, alright, so the High Priestess it's like the energy that she is able to use. I don't know why I said the High Priestess in my head. I must have been thinking that, so I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to throw that out there and go with it. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck here, by the way, is the Ten of Pentacles. This is your abundance. This is your cornucopia of everything that you want in your life coming. It's starting from this center point back there in the sunshine of you, the real you, the truth of you. And it is spiraling like the universe does. When you think of our universe, just don't think of it as a what do they call those? A model, a modem, a mobile, you know, a mobile thing where they just go around. Take that mobile where the wheels are all spinning or whatever they're doing in those cycles, and now take it and move it forward physically. Like you have it moving like this, and now push it. Push it. Push it like this. So it looks like that. It looks like a spiral moving at you. So there's a tube here, right? So now you have a more three-dimensional idea of how the universe moves. It's not just in the center spinning and you're just standing there looking at it. The sucker's moving forward. And this is abundance for every single